So my thoughts on the five cavities and the broken tooth. You know, the whole tooth thing, the wisdom. I mean, most people are getting taken out. It's very unhealthy. It's a situation like right now whereby it's like, well, what do you do about it now? So yeah, what do you do about it? And I was astonished when the dentist looks at me. She goes, "Well, you have five, five cavities. What?" Obviously, my understanding and knowledge of this, the jawbone and the gums, the teeth, and all that. I wonder if I can show you my teeth. I'm Mr. Transparent, is much different than a dentist. And obviously, I've made it very clear that dentists are among the biggest quacks of all the healthcare industry people stuff. So I'm making the point here that my comment is that, well, understand where they're coming from. Okay, I'm looking up at the light. Okay, and of course I do charge myself. So they gotta charge their equipment. They gotta pay for lights. They gotta the air conditioner's on right now. It's like blowing like crazy because it's really hot today compared to what it's been. It's like 82 or something. Not that really hot. For them, it's getting warmer. I'm just used to it. So they got bills to pay. They got to pay whatever. So they're looking at, okay, so this much per tooth. That's what they usually charge. I did 10 of these, okay, and it was like I guess 6 ceramic and 4 what do you call those things? Venus diamond. That was $4,500. And we broke it down per tooth, with the doctor and figured everything out, which is about the I think it was more than the cost of our Chevy minivan. What's it called? The Astro we got, the 2000 we bought, like 80, maybe 90,000 miles. I think we were paid for it now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, considering about the Lincoln got not over $1,000 and got over 80, 90,000 miles on it. Anyway, back to the whole issue of the teeth. I'm really thankful for it. I was astonished. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. But the reality though is this: I should have been astonished. I mean, I should technically, considering I was doing as much sugar as I was doing, a lot. I should have been like, super like surprised that I had zero, and I was like perfect. I'm like, what? What do you expect, dude? I was eating so much sugar. I fasted yesterday, nothing at all. A few chips, maybe literally like 5 or 6 small Cape Cod chips. I was really upset. God, what am I gonna do? What am I doing wrong? But then you know what? I just throughout the day I just kind of like, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. That what you do in life comes right back to you. And I'm figuring stuff out, how I'm to receive love from a woman. Obviously in America, everybody's agreeing with me on this. Like, is it an American thing? When you start looking at other countries, you realize, yeah, it's an American thing. Men have allowed themselves to be trampled on by, women, and of course now more than any country in the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, Thailand and Philippines are really starting to take off too, and of course, what's going on? Oh yeah, with the whole trans stuff. But what's going on right along with that? Women are taking their children and running in those countries. Ain't happening in China, and of course not Japan or South North Korea, any of these other Asian countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, no. So yeah, definitely. I already changed. I got some pictures of my refrigerator, what's in my fridge, and all that. The new diet, big time. Just that's it. This is just a once and That's it. Done. Right now, we're just going to be focused on nothing but what I'm doing now. I don't know if I so much got off base. I just like, okay, I can kind of cheat here and there. But I also got to work on these eyes too. There's got to be something we can do about this because it's a mitochondrial dysfunction thing. So I haven't found anybody that had improvement by changing their diet for the eyes. Idebenone, I should talk about that maybe sometime, as IDEBENONE. Just look it up. It's helped people. It's big time antioxidant. It's used a lot in beauty products. Just taking like 900 milligrams of that a day has shown to help some patients with the Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy and some other mitochondrial dysfunction disease things. So yeah, this is really great. So I mean, yeah, the teeth got to get, it's a good. Well, hey, at least I have, instead of having 6, I have 5, or 7, or 10, or whatever. Another thing too is interesting is that my concern about the getting ceramic was like, well, how do I know I won't compromise the other parts of the tooth? You know what I'm saying? Or the Venus diamond, because it's basically like a plastic almost. I think it's a mixture of like a plastic and like a glass. So after 10 years, the teeth are looking fine where the ceramic was. It's not like you're beating down the teeth, and they haven't been the slightest bit damaged, whereas the amalgam fillings were corroding. Duh. It's, when you start putting saliva, water, any kind of stuff against metal, which is what, tin, copper, mercury, silver, it's going to rust. So they were basically corroding. It's a good opportunity, just, in general in my life with regard to my relationships with men, women. The biggest thing, obviously, is my children and the government. The government's been used to enable. They're not mothers, okay? They can act like they're mothers and show papers and everything. But women, with regard to being angry and committing perjury, tampering, regarding men all over the country. But, not only just that, but the racism issues. Oh, the white people just love this. They do. It's just damned. They are damned. Sheriffs and police. We're calling an end to that. And an end to these cracked. It's what they are. Basically, it's cracked teeth. Calling an end to that and receiving that my teeth are whole, perfect. And I'm going to be nothing. Air, liquids, anything. I'm around people, whatever it is. It's going to be purity, happiness, joy, peace, love. Deliberate as to why I'm here, and whatever's coming into my body, obviously, yeah. It's going to be immediately exactly what my body needs for perfect health. And yeah, my walking is, I am getting, who knows, I may have had 10, and then it went down to 5, 3 months ago, but it's something I'm considering monitoring, instead of just, filling these things. I'm going to come back and keep looking at this, seeing it drop from 5. Oh, we only see now 2, now we don't see any. What happened to this crown? All of a sudden you grew a crown back on his tooth again, Anything's possible, so... Thank you.